You had said with the British actors, maybe their approach to the characters might be slightly different than American. Do you think they get more theater training?
Yeah.
You think it's used to being in front of a live audience and there's a different presence?
Yeah, very much. I think it's also that I think method acting is very much an American thing, whereas what someone said, and I don't know how true that is or not, is that the American way of acting is from the inside out, from the emotion out, and the British acting is from the outside in, which is interesting because the American acting, if you just describe it like that, sounds like has more integrity than kind of pretending a physical presence and then have that inform the character. But I think that's what a lot of the British actors do, that they figure out the physicality of something and then let that inform how they feel about it, whereas the American way is the other way around. And as a director, what's interesting, first of all, every British actor I've ever worked with, and I don't want to generalize, but they've been great to work with. The most modest, focused, humble people ever. And I think that's partly the theater education, but also that the star system over there is a different one. Like they see themselves as actors, not as celebrities or personalities or blah, 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 blah. And then because you are kind of working with them on something that comes from the outside in, they are much less sensitive to adjustments. Sometimes with American actors, because you're basically, your workshop is their psyche and their emotions and all that. It's a very sensitive subject matter, because if you give them an adjustment, that basically means that you ask them to feel differently about something, right? And why they feel about something a certain way is their entire programming, their entire DNA, their entire life so far. So you giving them an adjustment goes right into all that. So it's very, very deep. Whereas with the British way of acting, that ego isn't attached to that. It was just kind of one thing they tried out this way. If you want an adjustment, they'll try something else. And then they will tell you how that makes them feel. And then you can work from there. So it's weird that if I hear myself talk about it, it seems like the more superficial way of working. And yet the effects are very, very strong and very, very fun. I don't know why that is.
That's a really interesting observation. Oh. I think I have a follow-up for that. That's really fascinating. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
You would think it would be different because it is internal. It's the reverse, and how that actually may work.
That the internal one is the higher art of acting than the other one, right? But it's in practice, it's not with the results that you get. Yeah. Maybe that's also that I'm just totally making stuff up. I know very little about the acting experience, but that there must be a lot of energy that is being lost on creating that emotion that then we don't necessarily see. Whereas with the British way of acting, all the energy, because it's from the outside in, is something we see. There's not as much energy lost in the underbelly of invisibility, yeah? Whereas you get the results immediately. And I don't want to speak against method acting. I think it's wonderful, but it's definitely a different experience. Yeah.